Even the S&Ps end the week moving lower, trading all the way down to 5,400, down over 100 points on the session, down almost 2% on the day. And when you take a step back, looking at the weekly trade, down almost 4% on the week. So a big move lower this week in E-minis as the markets continue to price and reprice expectations for how much the Fed may cut come September FOMC. Now, the jobs data we got today was not positive. It was weaker than expected. Likewise, we got that followed up by mixed comments from New York Federal Reserve Bank President Williams as well as Fed Governor Waller. Didn't really clear things up much. Right now, the market kind of sits at about 30% odds that the Fed will cut 50 basis points at the September FOMC meeting coming on September 18th. Those odds are down from the 40 to 50% odds we saw earlier in the week. And clearly right now, bad data is starting to leak into the stock market. We're seeing it move lower. Again, a big move lower today, down over 100 points and down almost 2%, nearing 5,400. Now, what does this mean for volatility? Well, as we've talked about, volatility moves inversely to the indices. So as you can expect, volatility did move higher ahead of the weekend as stocks were down, and we saw the E-mini S&Ps moving down considerably today, almost 2%. Volatility did see a move higher, seeing its highest weekly close in over a month. Lastly, let's talk about what we have next week. Well, the fun continues. After non-farm payrolls, next week, we get CPI and PPI. We also get a few lagging earnings reports that'll come out. But really, the focus is going to be on how the market continues to price what comes next as far as the Fed and how aggressive the Fed could be with their rate cuts, not only in September, but looking out to November and December as well. So seeing E-mini S&Ps move lower this week, down about 4%, down 2% today, closing near 5,400 ahead of next week's inflation report, including CPI and PPI, as well as the what-ifs that will come with Fed rate cut expectations.